My name is Jo Verran. People call me Jo. I'm Professor of Microbiology at Manchester Metropolitan University. My research interest is on the interaction between microorganisms and surfaces. The North West Film Archive is a really fantastic resource. It's part of Manchester Met's library's special collection. It was set up in 1977 and it's got over 50,000 different sorts of films, and the earliest is from the 1890s. Many people donate films to the North West Film Archive, but they may be films that they took as home movies in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. And they may have been stuck in an attic or in a garden shed or a cupboard under the stairs, and in some instances they can be subject to microbial spoilage, so you get lots of mould on them. And the archivists were concerned for two reasons. One, that the handling of the film themselves might release a lot of fungal spores and cause some sort of hazard to the archivists, but also that the growth of mould in the film might cause damage to the film itself. The work's really important because if these archives were lost, if people's home movies were lost, we'd be losing such a wonderful part of our history, the history of ordinary people who are filming their families and filming the world at the time that they were growing up and younger. And without archives saving them and conserving them, I think there would be a loss of a fantastic heritage. I feel really passionate that the research that we do feeds into student learning, and this particular project is a fantastic example because students are very aware of microorganisms' role in disease or in brewing or baking, but they're really a lot less aware of deterioration of cultural heritage, and actually that's quite a new dimension of microbiology. For this particular project we were interested in conserving and making sure that the archivists were safe in the handling of these materials. But I think generally looking at the research of microorganisms on surfaces, the applications are huge. So we look at adhesion to denture surfaces, so we relate that to the oral health of the elderly. We look at contamination of food contact surfaces, so obviously that's important in food hygiene. We look at cross-infection control of antimicrobial surfaces in the hospital environment and also in the environment generally. So that simple interaction between a microorganism and a surface has applications in loads of different areas, and we have really great expertise in that we have knowledge about the surface but also of the organisms that stick to it and the interaction between the two.